ごきげんよう. Go-ki-gen-yo. Where's the game audio, by the way? Give me a second. I need to figure that out. What's going on? Yeah, sorry about this. Maybe there's just no audio in the menu. Can you hear something on stream when I'm switching between different options? Probably not. Maybe it's too quiet. Let's select continue and see. And you hear the audio. Yeah, figures. Wait, what is up with the audio? It was not supposed to go like that, you know? Maybe let me switch between the two scenes real quick. Did something change? No. Heck. Everything seems a bit muted, even my voice. I mean, it is supposed to be fine if we consider that there is supposed to be like the game audio in the background. Maybe I can make it work like that. Or like that. Or maybe I can turn the game on and off. I don't know. It's not how this was supposed to go. Please finish your dinner. I did. I had to stuff my face with it. But otherwise, I'm fine. I did finish my dinner. Give me a second. I mean, you're already giving me plenty of time, but please give me just one moment to try and solve this. Single game audio. Usually I don't have to turn your stream up this high, but maybe it's also my browser. No, I did make my my voice slightly quieter last time. Laplace no Maya is such a great game. It is. Also, I would like to apologize for... Oh? It's not working. Okay, we're going to do it the old way. I'm going to turn on my my desktop audio instead. Before I was doing it like a professional that I am, only grabbing the source audio. What was the issue? Seems fine for now. No, I mean there's no game audio. There's one in the background, but you can't hear the sound, and it pisses me off. Game has audio. Apparently it does. Have you tried appeasing the machine spirit? It's a good idea. Maybe I should have shared some of my dinner with it. But yeah, let's do it the old way, as I've said. You're going to hear my desktop audio now, and this includes the game audio as well. The only downside to it is that if there are any system notifications, you will probably hear them. Or if my mom decides to text me, you're probably also going to hear it. I will just close everything but the game. Or the Slack notifications, or the... there are a lot of notifications I can potentially receive. I'm so popular. Playthrough speakers? No. Speakers? You mean like speaking from Trickle, the critically acclaimed game about squishy chicks? But yeah, that was a bit scuffed, but we're back to our usual programming, I think. So this is finally time for me to greet all of you. Go-ki-gen-yo, PPA. Gokigenyo Nyaruko, Gokigenyo Uncle Putte, Gokigenyo Schroner, Gokigenyo Kisaravo. Thank you for the Stretch Plus Hydrate team. And for congrats on your watch streak. Oh, everything's falling down. I'm going to die. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was not mentally prepared for this. Gokigenyo, Nyaruko, Gokigenyo Lolo, Gokigenyo Airflow, Gokigenyo Sweet Tea, Gokigenyo Dustin, Gokigenyo Camilla, Gokigenyo Miguel, Homushiwa. Do the snails classify as mushi though? In the games that let you catch bugs, they usually do, right? You usually have like a snail or two. Usually a normal snail and a rare snail. Gokigenyo Den, Gokigenyo Bara, Gokigenyo Bear, Gokigenyo, Gokigenyo Vagabundo, Gokigenyo Hako, Gokigenyo Shu, Gokigenyo Jokester. Do you split audio with plugin? I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think I have one installed for this. Or maybe not. Maybe it's like an experimental feature of OBS. Yeah, probably this. I don't know. For now it's the desktop audio, and I hope the volume levels are fine. Quality chatter, Gokigenyo. So, we're continuing our playthrough of Laplace Nomad today, and this one is going to be bit more interesting at last, because we have a new character following us, and also a bunch of others that we need to like complete the quests of. What did I need to do though? That's a good question. Also, before I forget it, since I posted it at the very last second, some of you probably haven't seen my schedule for this week, but it happens to be just a little bit unusual. It's purely experimental, so don't feel pressured to follow through with it. But here it is. Wow. It sure is huge. Why am I making such huge schedules? So here it is. Please praise my artwork. And yes, you can see there's a very unusual stream announcement and the time slot especially. I don't think I've ever streamed at such a time. On Sunday. I frankly speaking do not expect anybody to be able to wake up, since this is like way outside my regular streaming time. But I kind of felt bad about like I won't be able to stream in the evening of Sunday, and I won't be able to stream tomorrow, so otherwise that would have left me with only 2 streams this week. So I decided to experiment a little with it and put like this Zatsu kinda stream on Sunday morning. I'm guessing this is going to be really inconvenient for most of you, because Euro snails are probably still asleep by that time, because it's Sunday, right? You usually want to slack off in a bed on Sunday. Impossible to wake up at 12 p.m. I mean, depending on, Europe spans 3 time zones, so just depending on how first world your country is, this might be a bit too early for you. Pero? Usually I'd be at church at that time, but if I'm still sick, I might be around to watch it. Thank you. But then again, you don't have to. Finally, at 5 a.m. Yuno stream instead of 2 a.m. For you, I assume it's going to be 2 p.m. It's 5 a.m. for the American snails. The Sunday morning stream sounds really comfy. But I think for the... as I said, for the American snails, they're going to still be... like, maybe the late sleepers are going to be finally going to bed. So if you're somebody who uses their weekend nights to stay up late, and you happen to be from the Western Hemisphere, then maybe my morning stream will help you fall asleep or something. I don't know. Then again, don't feel pressured to show up, but if you have nothing to do during like Sunday morning, afternoon, late night, whichever it is for you, then I'd be happy to see you there. Maybe we will read some retro mags, or maybe we will doodle something. I don't know yet, as you can see. Also, I was partially inspired to this by Dianko, because of her morning streams of Neverhood. But I felt a bit bad about scheduling a game at such an irregular time slot, because I assume most of you watch me for the games, and if there's something interesting and you can't make it to the usual time, when you're like used to see me, to seeing me at, then you'd be upset. So I decided to go with like the neutral option. And a soothing voice is nice for sleep aid. Yay, I'm happy. Happy to know that. Staying up till 5 a.m. playing video games with the gang. True. It's been a while though. I don't really play games with my friends. It's been mostly like, ever since I've started YouTube and I've started doing this more, but other than that I was never much of a social player. The most requested game reserved for the elusive Sunday morning slot. Oh, what would be the most requested game though? I wonder. Does anybody keep track of what game I've been like requested to play the most? I don't know. Riviera has been requested to play it, and see, there it is on Saturday. Also, I want to do, it's a bit of a spoiler for the tomorrow's stream, but since you just started the story, I think it wouldn't be weird to include it. Yeah, I want to do this thing in the beginning of the stream, like, you know, it's mostly something that JP VTubers do, but kind of like a hand-drawn recap. Not the one I prepare in advance. I remember Alcor did something similar for her streams. I don't remember of each game though. But just drawing the characters and doing a bit of a recap what happened. Tomorrow is Friday? Yeah! So stupid, I'm so sorry. You can see that my mind is a bit off. Because of how busy I've been, I'm sorry. Yeah, I clearly meant the day after tomorrow. Seeing you at 3 a.m. during the ghost time. Yay! Oh my god, Totya. Tyler! Go. Welcome. I still have some chicken here, so I will be sneakily snacking on it if nobody minds. Actually, even if you do, I will keep doing it. Because I'm the audio. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Sunday is going to be like 2 a.m. for me. No way my old bones can be up for that. I'm sorry. This is why I tried to make it like something that... like, you won't really miss anything if you don't show up to this stream. Finish your food now? Corn? But I did finish corn. So I'm not sure if that counts. But we were supposed to bring some in for the guy locked up in the basement. Mash A to eat. Press F. Finish eating so you can start fasting. True. It's already quite late. I probably should if I do not want to be kept up by the heart's burn. go kicking your Amadis. What is Yuno's dinner, if it's okay to ask? Oh, my my meals are really simple, really. So it's just white rice with steamed chicken and some furikake and filthy veeb and with like scallions. I kept trying to remember the word. I think the schedule is still on top of the screen. Oh, wait, I was supposed to turn it off. Can you keep the schedule a little longer? Snails are slow readers. I'm sorry. No, don't make fun of me. I'm just a tired, miserable creature who just got out of her rage cage. But wow, I confirmed that plenty of people do not watch me in the background. Like, at least you don't just listen to me. You actively are involved in watching the gameplay. Tired, miserable creature. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm going to be back to my own world. G. Active G. I don't know what I mean. Huh, you're actively G at my stream? Does that make you guys OG sons? Of course I'm watching, I'm finishing my dinner. Oh, enjoy your meal. What are you having for dinner? Also, I saw a tweet recently saying that that English doesn't really have an like adequate praise for wishing somebody a good meal without it sounding unnatural and stiff. And after giving it some thought, I realized that yeah, it's true. For the ESL snails, do you guys have something like bon appetit in your languages? Have a good eat? Is this really a thing people say? I don't know, it sounds weird. Leftover sushi! Oh, I want some sushi too, but I'm kind of being like more frugal. And then until the end of the month at least? Nope. There's a phrase exactly like bon appetit. I think most of those are like how do you call it? Like the direct translations. It's the same in Modulant, and I'm pretty sure in most of other Slavic languages as well. I just thanked my mom and that's it. Thanks, mom. What if it's not your mom cooking for you? It's more just like enjoy your meal or something. I usually just resort to enjoy your meal as well. But I don't know, there has to be a shorter phrase. Also more informal and jovial. Good hunger. It really is fun, yeah, if you read it like this. Even at the restaurant, you call your mom to let her know? That's adorable. That would be really cute if people did that. Selamat makan? Have a good meal meeting? Ah, oh, that's cute. I think selamat is kind of like, it is included in a lot of those polite phrases, right? To tell her that the restaurant is nowhere her level. I was going through GeoGuessr the other day. I was playing it and I saw on one of the maps, I don't remember what country it was, but there was like Oedipus Street. It was so funny. Like imagine moving to Oedipus Street with your mom. What did I want to do? I wanted to show them some photos. And also restock on film and other stuff. Oh, I think I remember we were supposed to bring like holy water. Holy bath water. Let's go buy more film. I only need 3 more, but That's okay. That's okay. That just means I'm not going to need them later. What do I need today? Well, of holy water. Alright, we just used the genitive case of the word for taste, yeah? What is genitive case? I mean, I 100% know what this is in my native language, but genitive case. Ah! Possession/ownership. Okay. I think it's the same in Audio. A word that modifies another word. No, I know what cases are. I've been trying to remember which one the genitive was. Capitalism is difficult. Not if you're an idiot, Sama. Just try being a trust fund baby. Jolan has a word for everything. That's not true. There are plenty of words that we don't really have. I'm going to think about it for a while, but this definitely is the case. It sounds tough, but I'll try. Hello, generic is her name. Hello, Kakikinjo. This is exactly like one of the trope phrases from Purikyo. So, let's go back to the castle. I mean, being a trust fund baby sounds tough. Yeah, it's not for everyone. But I'm sure my snails can handle it. He's like, yay! Yippee! I can't stop citing this dumb meme. It's okay, I'll just reload my save if I go bankrupt. Oh, you're so smart. Oh, this kind of reminds me that this reminded me of playing the Monopoly, and I realized that it's been a while since I've played it. I wonder if there's a way of maybe playing it with Retromantic. You guys think they would mind? What the blepas? This is blepping. Do I really need to take a photograph of mold? I think Catoblepas would sell much higher. Just the bubble? Yeah, indeed. Oh yeah! How can mold dodge? It's just mold after all. Oh guys, have you seen those news about the guard about like a cram school in Japan that has VTubers as their teachers. The discourse around this news is so annoying. I regret ever opening the comments. I did not. Well, apparently it is a thing. It's not like a proper school, as I've said, it's a... well, cram schools are proper schools. But it's not like the main part of the education. Which Monopoly version would you play? I'm sure it's on literally every console and device ever. I don't know, I'd have to look into it. I've never done my research. I've only played like the tabletop version, the actual board game. I never even thought that it might have the video game versions instead. I mean, there are plenty of inspired things like the Momotaro, the one where you build railworks and other stuff. But didn't know that even the proper OG Monopoly was ever made into a video game. Hello, Dio! Gakikinyo! I can see that going on in about in about almost 3,000 plays. I mean, yeah, but if they take proper precautions. I just don't really like people commenting on this gimmick as if in this kind of like orientalist, weird Japan manner, because let's be fair, most of Japanese population is still pretty conservative, so I do not think they would allow their kids to go to like a VTuber cram school. Since they prioritize them succeeding in life the most and also not sticking out. Or did you know in Japan they have weird vending machines? I remember Kaji from Keromakura, the Subahibe writer, freaking out about those headlines. He was like, huh? Do we really? Heard about that, but nothing more than that. Perhaps it's like a Zoom meeting from home scenario or something. Yeah, exactly. Though, I don't know, maybe they have to go to the school itself, but the teacher is talking to them over Zoom. I'm not sure. This part I haven't looked at. The Rocky Mountain Path, yeah, I remember him bringing that up. Also, I think we were supposed to go downstairs, if I'm right. But I can see the benefit in increasing attention for the youth. So it's not only their own ways it can follow, but also kinda nice ones, right? Remember the N64 was fun, but very long turns because of the animations. It was Monopoly for N64. Give me a second, I will look it up. N64. Monopoly. Wait, it is a real Monopoly. With like the guy with the top hat and mustache. It's him. There's even Switch Monopoly. Imagine if somebody was to play all of them and do a definitive comparison. Wait, I love this one. I love this one. It's very very like exploitable. Hi Karin! Hi. I had a dream today where I kept peeing myself every 10 minutes in front of Karin and Freya. I probably just drank a lot of water before going to bed, but it was really stressful. I felt like I was going to die. Yeah, I love this this screenshot. Taxes. Perhaps you could finally fix our lives if you know Anne was our self-help guru. I don't know. You've been following her streams for plenty of time already, and I don't know. It's up to you to tell me if I managed to improve your lives in any sort of substantial ways. Average reaction to taxes. Which one? Peeing myself in front of my friends? Sorry, I kind of ended up bringing up two completely separate, unrelated topics, but like equally funny ones right next to each other, so that might have sounded confusing, but those are not related. I just saw Karin in chat and I was like, oh, yeah. But I do suppose that signifies how much you look up to your friends. I mean, Freya looked at me with sheer disgust in her eyes. And she was like, maybe you have to go to the toilet. But I couldn't. I literally, like, I physically couldn't go to the toilet. I couldn't get up. So I was like sitting next to Karin on a yoga mat. And Karin on the opposite was like super chill, and she always tried to reassure me. She was like, it's okay. The mat absorbs it all. I can barely feel the pee. What does that mean? These paralyzes demons. You know they want to see the boobs I'm drawing? Always. Always. Always I wanna be with you. I can barely feel the pee. Yeah. It was funny watching him run around the spaces. Oh! Karin sent me something really nice. I love how you shaded that. Beautiful. Beautiful. if she ever ends up posting it somewhere, you guys are in for a good treat. Recording it was a normal day, Naruhodo. She's probably used to adult freaks doing the same all the time. Most of them, like the top hat, had limbs and faces and they'd run around the board, which could make the games drag kinda long. Ah. Yeah, also, wait. I realized that I'm not sure what you call them, like the little figurines that represent the players and that walk around the board. They're exactly the same as in the tabletop version, right? I think I do remember these little guys. Just realized that. Thank you for bringing my attention to this. I suddenly feel kind of nostalgic looking at them now. They're the actual pieces? Yeah, pieces was the word I was trying to remember. It's the iron press. I've never even thought what some of them were supposed to represent, but good to know. But it's an iron press, I guess. But dreams where you're beset by some mystery weakness that prevents you from doing a thing you need to do are very common. I often had those dreams about committing acts of violence on old acquaintances, but I would always be barely capable of getting up and then hitting them. Would do absolutely nothing, because for some reason I would be struggling to even stand. Maybe it's because you're sleeping in some uncomfortable position or something. I assume in my case, like if I wanted to go to the toilet IRL but was asleep, and that kind of found reflection in my dream. Perhaps I felt subconsciously that if I was to take another pose, maybe I would have to get up and run to the toilet real quick. I don't know. Perhaps it was something similar for you. Do I need to take their photos? I don't think so. Also, we really should have rested up in between the battles, but well, I don't think the guards are going to be some sort of like serious enemies. Okay, another attack. Also, that's interesting. Looks like Jambon doesn't really have a special attack. And these dreams would frustratingly repeat again and again. It was frustrating, but at the same time, I never really saw dreams of me using violence, so I wonder what it meant, but it hardly matters anymore. I forget why I brought it up, because we were discussing a similar dream of mine. I probably thought about the same dreams of yours. It does go up, but at a slower pace. How can you stay so calm with all the pandemonium going on right now? Really impressive. What do you mean? In the game, it's fine in the game, and if it's anything happening in the real world outside, then it's probably in my best interest to not bring it up during the streams, because this is not why we all gather up here. I just want to rest and sleep, is all. A moment of profound silence. I'm talking about the game, but it's fine. I mean, it's nothing out of, like, it's nothing unusual, really. It's not even the pandemonium, it's just guards. They're normal. They're just some normal people who were hired to work here. If anything, I would like to be even more calm and composed so that I could keep Zatsu in while playing the game completely uninterrupted, but I do sometimes end up circling around the same options, for example, or other stuff like that. I should have finished off the one on the right, because I believe his HP should be almost gone. But alright. Alright. Fine. Oh, but that one YouTuber is cool. I saw some of the like teachers they announced. Those are really cute. There's like a girl teaching English, a girl teaching math. I believe there was something else like physics. Something else. I check the news first thing in the morning just to make sure if I need to go to work today. I'm sorry. I really am sorry to hear that. Oh, nice. One of them gone. Now let's go finish off the second one. And I think I'm in the dire need of some healing. Let's go treat injury. Oh, I wanted to check Jambon's special. Maybe next time. Bye. It's so cold. Should I go for another treat injury? I think so, yeah. Special. I wish I was special. Okay, let's see. I really wanted to confirm Jambon's special. Well, next time. There's always the next time. He's going to hang out with us for a while, I think. But now... where are we supposed to go to? Oh, I see. The room on the left? Like the farthest away room in this corridor? The whites, which I don't really feel like fighting right now. But circling back to the topic of Monopoly, I really want to try and invite others to play more like party games. In the worst case, I could always play them alone, right? Would you guys watch solo streams of party games? Or would it be like too unbearably miserable for you? I would watch them, yay! I just don't even know if they're fun to watch when somebody's playing them alone, but I assume this is going to be easier than the logistical hell of having to organize a full collab. I'd watch and pretend it's really sad. Thank you. There's a guard. Stop right there. It's your life that stops right there. I was playing party games alone. I'm playing it with a party of snails. Tabletop Simulator might be the way to the Monopoly, I think. That's probably the most obvious one, yeah. Also, I got to finish my chicken. It was almost 40 minutes past, even more than 40 minutes. I still haven't finished it. Can you hide behind 50 proxies and invite us to play? I don't know. I know there are safe ways of organizing some co-ops with viewers in some games that don't really violate anybody's privacy. But this probably doesn't really involve party games. So I'd have to look into it. I know it's usually the case with fighting games, right? And also with some arena shooters. But Those are not exactly the games I play, right? Maybe if I played those more. But I don't know, fighting games, they require a lot of practice to get good, to play against other people. And all of the FPS, it's just not exactly my kind of game, right? I could mayhaps be superficially interested in some. Looks like UT is just being circulated around out in the open these days, which is nice. I mean, we've had that one huge collab too. And they announced, they posted their announcement right after. I want to believe that it's the cute collab that pushed them. That is very important decision. Okay, I'm almost done with my dinner. Our HP looks good so far. Let's go, let's go, let's go. UT died for Fortnite. Fortnite on Cola! Yippee! Okay, we're almost done here. This might be H Break 3 is better than UT. I believe me if I tell you I've never played Plague. Okay, maybe as a kid, maybe we had it installed on our school PCs alongside CS. But that's it, I don't think I've ever played it. And I only got to play UT after being invited to the collab. Like, I think they only the only FPS that I've spent some time on consciously growing up was TF2. But that's it. I haven't played any of the other classics. We're doing quite well by the end after we weren't at work anymore. Yeah, I mean, it felt rather inappropriate to ask everyone to reschedule the stream just because I had like to commit to my duties. So I was just playing with the library committee's PC in front of me, the laptop. Body of an Oriental man is here. He has been beaten up and is covered in blood. He was probably killed by torture. Suddenly his spirit burst out of his body and cried out to me passionately. People who came from the American town of Newcam, am I correct? I am Kenichiro Kusakabe. I sought to thwart Benedict, but I was captured and then tortured to death. Benedict's plan is to take control of the king's demon and revive his dead mother. That is a foolish act. Benedict must be captured and his plan stopped, even if it means killing him. I may have means to assist you if you can return here with a vial of holy water. I do happen to have one, but how do I use it? So let's drop by the other rooms first. An American town in America? America, yeah! Hello, Erota, Gakigen, welcome. In an alternate universe, you ruined everything again! This is the stance I assume people take towards me more often than they probably do. They really are drying out our minds like that. Just like any student in a boring class with PCs available, guilty of charge for getting my whole class to play SNK games. I mean, we had some pre-installed by the teachers. I think I brought it up multiple times. But I suppose my school was kinda like an outlier in this regard. Like, we were allowed to play them after school. That one kid with the flash drive with the games. That always forced you to play the games with like the screamers, right? Oh, did you see this maze game? How about you try to play and complete it? Screamer gotcha. Flash gotcha. Okay, I think Kusakabe is the only one left here. Was the kid just browsing paranormal videos on YouTube? Oh, that's cool. I don't think we were allowed to surf the net. But playing games and stuff, that was totally fine. Maybe not during the computer science classes, but as I've said, after school, it was totally fine for us to stay for a little bit longer and treat the school as this sort of like computer club. One teacher found out and we thought we were in a huge problem, and then he took his USB out and said, "Please share." Oh, this is cute. No, the one IT guy that comes around once a year deleted the lightweight GTA repacks with no music. Was this how you learned to properly keep backups of everything? Ah, wait, I do not want to... we'll have to talk to him again. Looks so cool though. Like, I wonder what is this supposed to be. Ah, this is his... I see. Like, the bottom part here is not his clothes, it's his dead body. Because he died chained up to some sort of a chair. Like, the red thing is his chair. And because his spirit is transparent, we kind of like see the back of the chair like this. Our computer science was basically just a school hour RuneScape club. That's cool. It's really cool. Then again, RuneScape is another one I've never played. I'm so sorry. We did have worms. We were playing worms. What do I use? So? Let's see, how do I give it to him? Run, escape? From what? From the teacher. Something strange happened when I anointed the body with holy water. Wounds all over the beaten corpse began closing up as if by magic. What do you mean by magic? It's holy. It's right in the name. It's not magic. Realized 2000 experience, yay! Oh well, I'm going home by myself. I made it this far after all. Take care. Arigato. So we can't have... we should have finished Jambon's quest first. Heck. What should we do then? Do I restart? Or is it his fault for not hanging out with me? Do we like Jambon more? Or the Japanese guy, Kusakabe? Brick save restart. I mean, we will just restart from the last save, but still. Of course, who is Jambon? Jambon is the guy who was with us before that, like the ginger-haired little boy. And Kusakabe is this samurai that we have revived. I will reset the game. It is still saves coming, but at least I'm not using save states. It's something I would have done on a real console, right? There are degrees to it. Him? But I suppose that means that we have to find his mistress, right? He's like a servant of some witch. What he told us last time. I'm not sure what's going on at this point, but I'm looking forward to the Laplace's demon. Okay, to explain things as shortly as I can, and I can't. But last time when we were exploring the basement, we've stumbled upon some underground cells. And each cell had some NPC locked up in them. With every NPC having some sort of a quest that we need to follow through with. So we had Jambon, then some angry looking guy. Is there any way for us to cross it from another side? Yeah, probably if I was to follow. I get that, but what's our grand objective right now? I don't know, we're just messing around. Also, as for me being in this mansion for weeks, it's kind of like... I assume the entire game is set in the castle. It's kind of like Mega 10 in this regard, the first ones. So you can assume this is... the... I still love how the party walks in this. Hi Riona! Hi Riona, gokigenyo! I assume you showed it, not showed that you saw it during Nikki's streams, but you did see what happens if somebody's dead or goes mad, right? Hi Alice, gokigenyo! Oh my god, not perfect run reset unsubbed blocked my refusal to use YouTube to see the imperfect run again! I'm so humbled. I didn't see that. Okay, I will show it to you right now. Let me kill someone. I need to make sure they run out of health real quick. I haven't tried to swallow. Oh, I assume this must have been like a perfect shot. Looks like they aren't really dealing them that much damage, so it should be fine. At least one of our allies should die eventually. Watch this, dice. I think this is something I did during Karin's their chat streams. I did my best to pretend I was dying. Let's all just guard. I don't know. Somebody has to die, right? I will only keep jump on attacking everyone because I want to see his special attack. This is going to take quite a while though, so I'm so pressured. You're half awake watching Yuna murder someone for me. You're not cute. Not only that, but I'm murdering people in my party, so not just the enemies, which is I suppose normal for video games, but Just want to show you how my allies look like. What my allies look like when they're dead. They don't really seem to be dealing any damage at all. And too good for them. Just for you, just for your eyes. Leona has very pretty eyes, right? I really love the color gradient in them. As I said before, I really want to check out Jambon's attack. I got distracted by Yuna and my gacha dailies reset before I could do them. Oh, what gacha are you playing? If I die, you can collect my eyes in a jar if you want. Can I put them into brine to make pickles? Pickled eyes. Sounds tasty. Prestidigitation. Oh, I love the stars. Yum.com. So this just makes them too afraid to move, so like stuns them. Okay, let's see who's the closest one to death. Same as ever, I only play Barocca and one Musu TD. TD. I thought it was Ojo eyebrows that were pickled, not the eyes. Did Kaon lie to me? Yeah, but Riona is not an Ojo. Riona is like different species. This one has her eyes taste the best. You see? You still got the long road ahead of you. If you don't know basic stuff like this. I built wrong as a joke. No! Oh, okay. I'm dead. I can show you. Once we get out of this battle, I will show you Riona. Let me just finish them off. Well, actually, I think at this rate, everyone's going to die. Unless my special attack kills them. Well, it did at least one of them. Just good. Yay, I'm dead! Guard. Stretch plus hydrate can get into generic learning. Right. As you can see, animations take quite some time here. But that's fine because we're almost done with the battle. This should be now? Maybe no, not now. Behemoth reminds me of Alf. I only watched Alf movies as a kid and I never really got what was like the deal with them. I don't think I've understood any jokes whatsoever. But I just remember liking his appearance. And there it is! Riona, look! I'm a cute body bag crawling around! What do you mean we could not play? No, we absolutely should be able to. There it is! That's amazing, yeah, right? But this means I need to... do I have anything to revive myself right now? I don't think so. We'll probably have to return to the town. But it's not important. Is the cute body bug lifestyle just a phase? Yeah, they're going to fix me really soon. Let's keep on fleeing. Cute body bug is just some very radical version of Manhattan. Turn. Transport back to the hole. I think being in a body bag is pretty permanent normally. Normally yes, but we're in a video game. And then again, it is just a face on the dharmic wheel. Away to the hospital. They bring people back to life in Newcomb's hospital. I'm wrapped in my blankets like a body bag. It sounds so comfy. I really want to get into bed myself. Okay, so what do we do now? Let's go once again to the Elder Sign, then the first floor of the castle. I'm going to the top of the castle, right? Yes. And then I don't really remember how the stairs here connect. It's the most difficult part. But if I'm not mistaken, I was supposed to... let's check once again what's going on upstairs. And I can't really do anything here. There's only one path. Let's go downstairs then. And from here I'm going to... Let's check all of the rooms just in case. I believe I got to go here to the next floor. Basically we have to go to the bottom floor of the castle to make it to the top one. But this one takes us upstairs. Okay, disregard what I just said. Let's keep fleeing. I think we're over-leveled enough for this. Then go here. Check the map. Once again. Dracula-san! Wait. Oh, another thing that really annoyed me today was... Okay, so I saw this post where a person was completely baffled at how people apparently don't play Toho because they don't know where to download the games. And there's a haystack. I thought that maybe Jambon was going to help us investigate it. This was not the part that annoyed me though. This is pretty normal, I think it was like this even back in the day. Like you'd recommend Toho to somebody and they would download the App Store one. You guys do remember this knockoff Holland and Mako? I forgot what the name was. But yeah, there was a reply about how oh, but PC98 is so difficult to emulate. Like, come on. First of all, it isn't. Second of all, there are only 5 games out of God knows how many already in the series for, well, that was released on PC98. And people usually skip those anyway. So it reads to me as if somebody just tried to flex their knowledge of how the first chapters were released on this obscure platform that is so tough, no, to emulate. And then there was another reply to the post about PC98 about how, yeah, even on RetroArch it is so notoriously tough to emulate. Like, maybe it is tough to emulate because you're doing it on RetroArch instead of downloading a standalone emulator. Have you ever considered not using this? I'm meticulously searching for the nice word, but I can't find one. So, yeah. Oh, he looks tired. He's just like me. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fight. Oh. Oh. Lovely flicker, go kicking you. It's just a spider. I won't be fighting a spider. RetroArch makes everything equally hard to emulate. Equality at its finest. Yeah, it reminds me of how we were picking up the server for the cute collab. We just picked up the one that was the worst for everyone. So that we would all have to deal with, like, an appropriate amount of lag. I recall someone on an image board made a nice collection of all 5 games bundled with Mecha Project. You select a game to launch through command prompt. It's super cute. Oh, that's cute. What's this? Ah, yeah. So those are the mirrors. They always follow the same path. Okay. Oh, hi there. He seems to be ignoring his duties. He's so mean. I never was a big fan of RetroArch all-in-one deal. It's good if you have, like, a different program where you can't really... where the architecture doesn't exactly allow for multiple standalone emulators to work. But if you're playing it on your goddamn PC, just go and download the standalone ones. I grew up with standalone emulators, so it always felt weird. Same. Here comes a headache. This would appear to be the maze of mirrors. Actually, Here Comes a Headache is very appropriate for the talk about RetroArch. So, are you guys reading it as RetroArch or RetroArch? Because I noticed that there are kind of like two groups of people. Two groups of people. When it comes to this. Then again, I like Mednafen. Mednafen is fine. Mednafen is your friend. I read it as uninstall. Uninstall. Da 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 da. 今の僕には理解できない I don't remember the lyrics, I'm sorry. You have to pass through one particular mirror to get out of this. Aren't you supposed to be working here? I don't need to remember the parts from the Nico Nico documentary anyway, right? No, you need to remember the whole thing. And then again, I sang the exact part from the Kumikyoko, and I still didn't remember it. Huh? This mirror doesn't seem to work. Aww. Aww. Oh, there's another one, look. Where's it going to take us to? Also, I wonder if they... can I stop closing them? No. I thought for a second that maybe the layout here was mirroring the like the one on the right was mirroring the one on the left, but no, that's not really the case. And on this topic, how do you feel about this whole retro achievements here? Though I reckon you'll say I don't care, but it's cool for people who like it. My snails know me so well. Yeah, I don't really care about it, but I think it's like a fun idea. It's just that... I don't know. It's not for me, but it has its niche. And I'm not even trying to be like nice and diplomatic here. Just no. Not something I personally would care about, but I can see how it's fun for others. Because people do love their achievements. Were you about to say that you absolutely hate this? Don't care either, but I did notice for some games people hook up downright and say she was. It's funny, such as like completing some obscure quests that you wouldn't normally get to even like tackle if you're just skimming through the plot, or what? It can inspire new ways for people to replay old games they love, perhaps. Yeah, it can also introduce more people to the scene because, well, everybody loves their achievements, right? So it could potentially invite more interest, more fresh blood into the scene. Stuff like speedrun challenges that even top players would struggle with. But what if somebody is a completionist but not exactly a speedrunner? How sad would it be to them? Also... I don't recall if I was in this room before. Lizard man? Maybe we need to go upstairs from here. Oh, there's another lizard man, yeah. Let's see, you guys think we've been here before? I vaguely recall something like that. The tile set and all, but... There's a lizard monster. It seems to be wary and is holding up its weapon. I assume I got to talk to him. I hear the Skull Knight who guards the lake's dungeon had a curse put on him so that he won't die. You'd best not take him on. Do you repeat? Skull Knight who guards the lake's dungeon. So there's a lake, which we haven't seen yet. There's some sort of a Skull Knight, which we'd better not mess with. There was a magic book in the drawer. Learned emotion control invocation. Oh, that's a very useful one. Well, yeah, that's the dilemma. People want to be completionists, but then the game has actually challenging achievements, and they start to reconsider their completionism. Ah. So you appreciate the system bullying completionists who are not sincere enough in their ways? In case of emergency, break the glass that says, "Actually, the game sucks, I will not play it anymore." Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. But then again, I don't really think that like most games suck. Even in games that I never ended up really liking much, which is mouthwashing, you can still find something to praise them for. Bearded man who doesn't seem sociable has a store set up. Can I shop? Let's talk to him. I deal in rare birds, so you had better be ready to hand over some cash. Which will you have? And here I was expecting some real birds. I'm disappointed. Gemstone to afflict the mind, inflicts harm upon a victim, inflicts pain upon many. Gemstone to destroy a thing, whatever that means. Oh, maybe we will need to destroy some terrain with it. When I can't beat the game and I don't vibe with it enough to practice, I say, oh, I'll play this in the future and then put it on hold for the rest of my life. Yeah, but the attitude is still different. You're not like crossing it out, you're admitting that maybe you're not exactly in the state or mood for it right now. And you never know really what happens in the future, unless you plan on dying like the next second. But I just thought about it recently, how this happened during the discussion with my friends about how some of them apparently not only they never play quote-unquote too old games, but they apply the same logic to the movies as well. Like, oh, they're so old and crunchy, and it's so difficult to find them in proper resolution. Like, first of all, this is literally untrue, because unless you're looking for some very specific stuff, like, I don't know, Mermaid in the Manhole 1987, I believe it was released in 1987. Like, yeah, this one will probably be in some really crunchy 360p. But most of the old movies you're going to get recommendations of is stuff that was published multiple times on Criterion Collection and the likes. So like, no, this is like factually untrue. Such a stupid point to make. But what annoyed me the most about it, like, I kept thinking about, like, why do I get so pissed off about this? It's your lucky day, is it? Let's go. I don't even know what it does. I just got so excited because of the description. But yeah, back to the topic of my complete and utter annoyance. I kept thinking about what makes me so upset, because it's not like these people's opinion ever affects anything. If anything, it's good that they don't allow their lack of taste, that it prevents them from interacting with works that I like, and from bad-mouthing them even further. But then I realized that it's probably because their approach is so fundamentally different from mine. Like, I always try to find something good in most works. It's not that I force myself to do this, but it's just how I am. I think that's like the bare level of respect towards work. Even if I don't end up liking it much, I will still find something to praise it for, most likely. And here people are just discarding discarding like a good chunk of works on the based on the most stupid criteria possible that is like apparently too old for them. And mind you, this is not stuff like silent movies they're talking about, or I don't know, NES games if we're talking about games. Though I don't think it's really a valid excuse either, but I can see how there can be how it can be a bit more difficult to approach them. But they just take a look at how it's too old apparently and give up on something potentially really cool and moving, and I don't know. They're just discarding so many good stuff that people poured their souls and hard work into, just like that. I don't know, it's super upsetting for me. I would understand if somebody was like, this is just not my cup of tea, I don't really see the appeal, but just saying that you outright refuse to interact with it because of its age is the most stupid thing ever. What's next? You're going to say that because of a problematic age gap, a movie is going to groom you? This was dumb. Why would I watch that? It only has 6.5 on IMDb. I wonder how many points do my favorite movies have on IMDb. Let's see. Oh, Valerie and Her Week of Wonders is 7.0. It's good. It is very good, I guess. Maybe. I don't know, 7 is a good rating for me. What else? It's a summer film. Oh, 6.8. It must suck. Yeah. There are some other movies that I like, but would feel hesitant about recommending to someone. Oh, Pastoral, let's see. Pastoral, to die in the country. 7.7. I don't consume enough slop. 6.8 isn't that bad if people rating it make use of the full scale. Yeah, exactly. But for most of them, it, I believe, ends around like 6 is awful for them and 7 is so and so on. Like, you know how it usually is. Forest of Love. Do they have deep cut? 6.7? Forest of Love has 6.9 apparently. And the original one, which is not exactly my favorite because I prefer director's cut, it's 6.2, even lower. Well, it is how it is. How goes the Dublin? So and so. We're making some progress, but I keep getting distracted every now and then. I've spoken about this before, but some of my favorite anime movies have like 5 or 6 on silly websites like Mao. What are your favorite OVAs though? It's a Wonderful Life wasn't seen as a very special movie when it came out, but it became cherished because it became public domain, so it got played on TV every year, and people grew up with it. One of those old groomer movies. Wait, yeah, the movies you grow up with are the groomer movies. What are the movies like that for your country, guys? Really was probably Kraken and Great Fish. Oh, look at them, so cool. I think every year during the New Year holidays, because those happen to be like very long in Audioland. like people don't go to work or school until I don't know, January 10th or even 12th. Yeah, we get plenty of rest in the beginning of the year. But I think it was customary for some TV channels to do like marathon showings of Harry Potter movies. Cannibal Holocaust is on the 5.8, it's over. How do people even rate movies like Cannibal Holocaust and other like I forgot the word for it. Well, snuff like things like that. I mean, Mermaid in the Manhole is also very snuffy, but it has some artistic value to it. And Cannibal Holocaust is just gore, no? Can you even rate this stuff properly? I wonder. And sites like Rate Your Music, but like albums are lucky to get above 8 out of 10. I think Rate Your Music users are exactly the types to use the entire scale. They're not terribly big for Kraken, but maybe they know some esoteric self-shrinking magic. They're just in the middle of growing up. So Jambon is... he was not feeling well, it seems. Let's treat his injuries because poor fellow just hurt himself. Oh yes, he did return on TV in the month of December. Please enjoy Home Alone, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings. So it was like that for you though. I wonder if it's like... well, Home Alone is probably a staple, a December staple for a lot of countries across the globe. But I always thought that the New Year marathons, TV marathons of Harry Potter movies were exclusively maybe not just the Audioland thing, but maybe CIS countries thing. I don't know. Treat injury. Let's also take a photo of the fish. I've seen people make use of the full scale. I've also noticed that 3.5 to 3.9 out of 5 encompasses the entirety of okay to great. yeah, those are like the... It's the sweet spot where the best stuff is. I also like I noticed recently that I feel more comfortable and less overwhelmed just using the 5-star system, not like the scale of 10, but just of 5 and without adding any like offs to it. No, let's use the special here. Then welcome by Alex, Gotiginyo, welcome. Most excellent? You mean it's the most excellent system? I have to agree. 5 stars is better. I kind of... It goes like 1 star is didn't like at all. Then 2 stars is liked, but there are some serious downsides to it. Or perhaps disliked, but there were some nice moments that I enjoyed. 3 is liked, 4 is liked a lot, and 5 stars is like it resonated with me on a whole other level, and like I hold it very close to my heart or something. Fish and Kraken, delicious combo. Yum.com. And is the era of YouTube when videos were rated 1 to 5? Eh? There was an era like that? I don't remember. I'm sorry. And again, I'm not really good at remembering things like this. Special attack. Gokigenyo, welcome raiders! Hello, we're fighting a kraken at the moment. Dragon Idol raid, oh, what were you doing? You're doing a karaoke? Or doing some other sort of idol katsudo? Give me a second, I will give you a shout out. Shout out, Miriamity. I hope you had a great stream. Let me see what we're playing. The Richest Bakery demo? Nani sore? never played that or heard about that. But yeah, hello raiders, my name is Yuna Nightingale and I'm an agile samurai training who really loves and mostly streams retro games. And currently we're playing through a game called Laplace. It's a Lovecraftian JRPG set in 20s in America, and we're investigating some occult stuff with our party of 4 humans and one, I'm guessing he's like a demon or something. It's playing the Witch's Bakery Demo. It's a cute adventure RPG that will be coming out this year. Let me see. I will look it up. The name reminds me of a series of... Oh my lord, that's adorable! I love how the style here emulates like retro anime. The colors too. It's very pretty. Reminds me of the hen little goody two shows tried to pull off a couple years earlier. I'm guessing there are going to be more games like that very soon. There are already quite a lot of them. But yeah, the name reminded me of the series of board games, Japanese board games. I wonder if I will be able to find them. Patisserie board game. Oh, it's literally called Magical Patisserie. And when I read the name of your streams, I outright thought that it was like some sort of a video game adaptation of that. Oh wait, no. The original game series is called Magical Bakery. Magical Bakery. Watashi ga tenchou. There are multiple installments, multiple board games within the series. Here's the, I think, box of the first one. Where did I download it from? Nobody knows. It's still downloading because of how heavy it is. Okay. Is it really still on the way? No, it's just an annoying JPEG format. Oh, I hate having to deal with that. I just wanted to show cute pictures to everyone. And this is what I'm forced to go through. Oh, PNG! Finally! There we go! There we go, please take a look at it because it's very adorable. Here you can see different games in the series. So yeah, I thought I thought that the Witch's Bakery was this one when I read the name, and I instantly associated it with this board game series. And here are the cards and the chips. Very cute. It's so cute. I never knew this series. have a game bought, like the first one I think, but I've never played with it. Because I don't have any friends nearby who know Japanese. Or rather, I mean, I do, but it's very difficult. It's a logistical challenge to gather everyone up. But yeah, it's very cute and sweet. Literally. Sweet rolls equals bakery? Yeah. Why not? You do bake them, right? It does have the exact same vibe, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we'll check out the demo as well. But yeah, thank you for the raid. And yeah, please don't feel forced. So stay here if you need to go rest or go eat your dinner, or if it's not dinner time for you, then eat your lunch. Yeah, yeah. I mean, don't they make sweet rolls and other pastries in the bakeries? Isn't this what bakeries are usually for? There are so many like really lovely looking board games. I'll run for now, but I'm happy I could radio. Yay! Thank you, and good luck. The small boat is tied to the old pier. Shall I get on it? Where should I go? East wind, west wind, south wind, north wind. Let's go. Let's go in this exact order. Sure, you know there's no punchline, huh? Why would we joke about it then? Let the current take the boat and end up at the most curious destination. Do I? Look! We're swimming! We're swimming. I was kind of hoping that we would get attacked by various monsters dwelling in the sea depths, but oh, lake depths. But that's alright though, I guess. Yeah, it's a nice boat. So nice and polite that even protects us from the monsters. And this one, oh, I thought I didn't have a map of it, but here we go. I do. There's the stairs. This is still the depth of the mansion, right? Well, it's not the mansion. We entered the mansion and then found around like stream number 3 or 4 maybe the pentacle, the elder sign that connects us to the castle in the different dimension. And this is what we've been exploring ever since. And where I assume most of the game takes place at. Oh no, I ran into an ugly monster. Humans! Kill! Devour! Looks fine. Let's talk with him. What? Did they really have to point out that he was very ugly? It doesn't look any different from the rest of the ghosts that we've encountered so far. Okay, it is ugly. No, it is not. Don't you dare! Don't you dare, bad mouth, our ghoul friend. Would you enjoy if somebody called you ugly and then beat you up? Griffon! What? I love the pose. It's like they're taking a head dive at us. So dynamic. Let's take some bird photos as proper bird watchers. Should I track them in? Build a house on your property, then create a portal to a more extra-dimensional building. The only downside to it is that you probably would have to play with your mind or something to kind of like master the occult techniques. Hi Warren, gokigenyo! Been too long, how are you doing? Comment soon, but as you can see, I am streaming right now, so better than it used to be, I suppose. think about you. Just reminded me of classic tests when you find a boat on random stream within an otherwise not very aquatic dungeon. I mean, it's just how dungeons work, right? There's all sorts of stuff in them. Oh, Jen Murray, go. Imagine if everyone in this game, like if every enemy sprite was a cute monster girl. And they would be fighting beautiful harpy women right now. Wouldn't that be awesome? Then alright, because they had a concert yesterday, but in general things are decent. It's good to know. So it's very important to find some time for your creative outlets, even if it proves to be tiresome. It still does wonders for your mental state. Right! Maybe we just need to do another stream where I'm going to just draw Gijinkos of all different enemies in here. In Laplace Nama. Like and subscribe? Yay! Thank you. Oh, what was I going to say before that? Oh, yeah, Gijinkos. So I tweeted on my timeline recently that apparently kids these days don't really recognize the concept of Gijinka anymore. Sounds really weird to me, but please, can somebody please confirm if this is true or not? There's a monster with an ugly face? No, stop! Stop bad-mouthing them. Looking at your clothing, you must have passed through Weathertop Hall. Did you get caught in the foolish story about the haunted house? It looks fine. Did you come back to take the woman that I captured? Fine. I was thinking I'd eat her, but I'm fed up with her screaming. That's surprisingly realistic. She's in the back room. Thank you. I'm sorry I killed your friend. There's a woman. She seems terrified of me. Happens more often than I would like to. Thanks for saving me. My name is Anita. I was abducted by monsters and they were just about to kill me. Anita, your brother Ryan is looking for you. So that we back here and talk. So he's here after all. I heard the rumor that he was captured while trying to rescue me. I told Anita where Ryan is. Thanks, I moved to find him then. Realized 1500 experience. Nice. So happy for their family reunion. Unicorn! And Harpy! Oh look, we have a proper monster girl here. Of course, Harpies and Griffons are different creatures after all. Happens to me and my friend, we play a retro game and ponder, what are these for monster girls? There is one right in front of us. Her breasts are a bit weird, but... Also, I love those unicorns. They're so cool. I love their color palette. It kind of reminds me of myself. They have the exact same hair. Well, in their case, it's rather like mane color that I do. Isn't that awesome? They're matching. Besties. I doubt that the mainstream is aware of the Jinko outside of the aforementioned weird Japan tangents. No, I was rather talking about like younger weebs. That they don't really recognize Gijinka as a term anymore. It's like a year or so ago when Minkoro was coming out, and it was made by Shaft, right? And one of the girls there, she did the infamous Shaft angle. And apparently, people on the social media didn't really recognize it. They were like, haha, what is this pose? And there was like one portrait tweet by a Japanese person that was like, so Shafudo is a dead term nowadays. Tragic news. Should I start this? Let's just beat up the unicorn. Robot unicorn attack. Unicorn! Yeah! See? It all lines up perfectly. I don't know what younger weeps are up to. Yeah, me neither, me neither. I've always hung out with older ones, desperately trying to mimic. Mimic their, like, stances and opinions. Us as a cool person. Oh, silly. But yeah, I was just thinking the other day about how cool it would be to draw Gijinkos of different sorts of cheese. I don't remember, maybe I brought it up on stream before. That's something I've been thinking about for like I don't know, maybe a week already or so. Oh, Jump on went crazy. Oh, but I think I can solve that. I believe I should be able to. If I transfer some needles to jump on. Let's all use our specials here. Oh, random idiot around, thank you for the follow, but it doesn't feel really nice to refer to somebody like that. 532? Oh? Did I really supply that much MP? Playing gacha games and making fun accounts on TikTok? I'm pretty sure this is something even adult did though. Flames of hell! Posting Subahibe memes on Twitter to the point that Kanji complains about it. Is that the young weeb activity? Apparently, yes. But also, I don't know, Kanji also feels like grumpy or sun here. That's the sad part, you can't really control what happens to your work online. It basically starts living a different life, whether you want it or not. As unfortunate as it is. And so he's still insane. Oh, that sucks. Look at him spinning like that. Poor creature. What do you have here? I think there's somebody standing in the... Witch appeared! But where are their heads? I refuse to believe those are witches unless I see their heads. Assassin Buccaneer, Gokigenyo. Fog of suffocation, so she farted into his face? Would you please not do that, maybe? We fled to safety. Oh, that was scary. Poor fella is still spinning. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Merman! Look at them, so adorable. I think Karin would love them. Also, they kinda give the Humaniacs vibe too. Love the sprite style. Yeah, it's beautiful. How come there's an East Pole and there isn't an East Pole and a West Pole? Because we decided that like there are parallels and meridians, and parallels are like well parallel to each other, so there isn't really like any point on the globe where they intersect. If it was the other way around, then there would probably have been some around the... Actually, where would they have been? I'm pretty sure that somebody tried to model a globe where Parallels and meridians are swapped. Wow, that's an interesting topic to research. Thank you for proposing the idea. Parallels. Meridians swapped. Let's see how that would work. But it doesn't actually show me anything of the sort. If anybody else becomes interested in the topic and decides to look it up, then please share with me. Or maybe alternatively I will just research it off stream. Big Sauce Gus. Yo, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I hope you followed me because I was able to remember about the existence of parallels and meridians. What was the topic? Like a couple messages above yours. How come there isn't an East Pole and a West Pole? And I explained that it's because, like, the horizontal lines, the parallels, they are well parallel, so there isn't an intersection which could function as the pole. Cyclops appeared, that's so cool. Look at him, needing his cement dough. Let's flee though. Let's flee. What should we research? If there are any like models of the globe where parallels and meridians are swapped. And meridians are like horizontal while the parallels are vertical. Or did you try talking to this guy? Before that already? So let's go here. Then again, you don't really have to research this. I just thought that maybe if you guys are also even mildly interested in the topic, then it would be fun too. But it's not necessary per se. There's no need. Well, I really should buy some of these, like, escape tools. It's very beautiful, but unfortunately I want to run away from here. So let's go over here, and then somewhere around here, right? Who's that? Is it the guy that I killed before? No, I think I just tried talking to him normally. Who did I kill though? Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, we definitely need some escape items. I'm in the dire need of some. Did he come back to life? Yeah, there he is. He's so tired that he can't even die properly. My head is pounding, I can't get any sleep. At night I can hear moans coming up from the floor and I just can't sleep. Ah, I believe his room, if I'm not mistaken, is right above the cells. So no wonder he keeps hearing those sounds. If people are constantly being tortured right under his room. Then again, this seems like a rather big castle, so maybe he could submit an application to move to another room. I could not flee. Ah! Yeah, I'll be definitely dropping by the shop when we reach New Camp. Funny that the town is called New Camp, but I've been walking with my old camp for quite a long while. Also, on a completely unrelated note, I recall Janko playing some really interesting looking game today. I think it's just called Sheep or something. And I made a lot of go go gaga noises today, did I? I don't know if I did. It's not nice of you to bring this up. I'm a proper young lady after all. Not some baby. Sheep for the PSX? I wonder if it's the rite of passage for rite of passage? Rite of passing? Passage. For like the shape VTubers who play this game. Then again, I don't really know a lot of shape VTubers. Like I know Eira. She was in the collab and she's also Hespera's friend. Then there is... I'm pretty sure there are a lot of them. Well, there's Watame as well. But I don't think she would be able to play it with how anal the terms... Not the terms, but the terms for the... for the huge JP corpus are. Oh, photos. I thought you said ship VTuber and got confused about literal ship VTubers. Hanmusa from Kankole. Did you guys have favorite Hanmusa back when Kankole was all the rage? I think I brought this up multiple times already, but it's always a fun topic to discuss. It feels so nostalgic nowadays. Remember how it was the thing that killed Touhou's popularity on Comiket? Well, maybe not killed, but it was the first one to deal any semblance of like a significant blow to it. It felt so tragic, especially seeing all of the artists, all of the Touhou artists move on to drawing Kamusa. Touhou never dies, it just reclines and goes to Reitaisai. Oh, I really regret not going to Reitaisai last time I went to Japan, which was quite a long time ago. You know, it's so pricey. Like just the ticket prices, they're so annoying, so expensive. Dethroned it? Exactly. So let's go buy more roadkill. And then we'll go here and buy some okay, digging spades. Don't know what they do, but we will buy them. Displace locations. Never played Kankole, so can't say I had a favorite. Didn't you have one? I liked Verne the most, but also a bunch of submarines. I'm going to show them to you real quick. Verne Destroyer. Where is she? Oh no, they're showing me the actual destroyer. Okay. My friend is really into Shigura though. I wonder if you're friends with the same person as I am, because I have like I used to know a person who was really into Shigura to like an unhealthy extent. Oh yeah, there she is. She was my wife in the game. Like you could marry your Kamuso, and In fact, you could marry multiple ones if you donated to the game, but I was rather young and my parents didn't allow me to donate into into browser games, so I could only have one waifu or waifu. Hello, not hello, but yeah, you've been here for a while. What's it wrong, Toho? They were talking about Kankole. Mom, Dad, I need money for marriage. They would be super freaked out if I put it that way. Like my mom? Well, both of my parents, they generally supported my interests, but they were always a bit wary of how to, of actually spending money on stuff. Especially on games, the browser games. Origami? In a gacha? Pink. I'm pretty sure that multiple games allow you to do this. Doesn't like Otherlane have the same system? Not to mention most of the gachas are rather polygamous by their nature. Because everybody wants you. Who else? I really liked this girl, Maruyo. Give me a second, because she's taking her sweet time to load. Oh, whatever. Maruyo. She's adorable. Look at her, such a baby. She sometimes got drawn alongside Yamato. Well, the Yamato, you probably know, maybe even if not the girl herself, but the battleship from the Japanese history because of how prominent it is. And the point is, in this artwork, she and Yamato, they are depicted doing this like naval greeting to each other, like saluting each other, and it is based on an anecdotal situation from real history. Back when Maruyo and its entire staff, they were doing some, I believe, maintenance work in the sea, and Yamato passed next to them, and it was like your really average run-of-the-mill submarine. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to handle some menial tasks, not even take part in battles, but they saw this legendary battleship that was supposed to represent the entire nation, so naturally, in awe, they all walked up to the board and saluted the how do you call it? People on the board of Yamato, and they did the same to them, and it's very adorable. There are a lot of artworks based on this story. Let me pull up Danboro real quick, I'm going to show you. It's really cute how they were so different in rank and in how much they matter to the national fleet. And yet, yeah, give me a second. Give me just 1 second. Most of the artworks are so old. Oh yeah, here's one for example. I don't really like the, as you might have guessed, those of you who have a hunch or two about my personality, this sort of revisionist tone that Kankole assumes, even more so than works like Otherlane and such. But stories like that, they're always so poetic, regardless of where they happen. I don't know. very cute. Isn't it? This one was drawn by, let's give proper credit to the artist. Oh my god, 11 years ago. Page not found, so they nuked their pixie. Wait, give me a second. Thanks for the ship though. You're welcome, Here is the artist's current account. I don't think they have this artwork there anymore. Oh, the handle is right there. Oh, it is. You're right. Well, yeah. But what if it's different to like Paris or something? Oh, here's another one. I'm sorry. I went on this completely unprompted tangent. Just because a snail misheard me pronounce shape as shape. I mean, I literally pronounced them in a very similar way, right? But look at them! I don't know. This is so cool. And Maruyo is so adorable. And yeah, another funny side to the story is that Maruyo was so tiny next to well, very huge Yamato, given that it's a battleship. That like during this entire story, the wave from Yamato accidentally nearly capsized for Maruyo because of how small it was. Don't worry, it'll change before you notice. It always does, right? I think ultimately what displays Toho at scale was Genshin. Was it really? Maybe on Dumbo tags, all of the MiHoYo games, like not just Genshin, but all of them combined. Maybe they did, but I'm not sure if Genshin is that popular on Comic Cat, to be fair. So I can't imagine how it could possibly displace anything. They are vastly different. Blue Archive is really popular. Is there any historical significance to the U on the swimsuit? I mean, that's your name, Maru Yu. It's you in the Maru. Why do you think it isn't a circle? That literally is her name. But, well, yeah, that's very adorable. Was it on Le Boot or anything? Let's see. Maru Yu. Type-free submergence transport vehicle. I didn't know if it was. Can't really find it. Like on the models of the bot. Well, I noticed that even some ship models call it Maru Yu as well. Like you see, there's also the U in the circle. But I don't really see it anywhere on the actual ship. I'm not sure. Oh, another one which I guess some of you are going to really like, and This one also features Maru, and her name is Akitsumaru. Her artwork in the game is a bit hit or miss for some people, I assume, but I really love the design. Look at her. Look at her. She's very old. I believe like an old ship. Going all the way back to Taisho era even. Like pre-Showa. So this is why she's wearing this kind of like Gakuran inspired clothes. But also not because of that, but because she was a ship. Not sure how to explain the details, but like it was not assigned to the navy, to the fleet, but to the army instead, if I recall correctly. But I'm not exactly sure how that works. Why would army need ships? I mean, okay, I guess in an island country they would need them. At least at cons, I remember seeing a ton of Toho until after COVID, when Genshin took over seemingly from one year to the next. In the cons, I was only talking about Komiket, so like the Japanese scene. With cons, it's vastly different from one country to another. What, like romantic ships? Mr. Wishful's hydrate, thank you, generic is our name! Japanese Navy and Army were basically at war with each other. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow. I imagine both parties had some nasty words to say about the opposite one. Return MP. Let's, I suppose, buy 10 of those. Did you ever get to try the arcade game? No. When I got to visit Japan for the first time, I think it went out of bed already. Or maybe it was still popular and around, but I didn't really care much about it anymore. So I was mostly playing the arcades for little girls. Bring back the ability to fight. Oh, so it's like a revival item. That could be useful. Perhaps not trendy anymore, but it's still around. Well, if this is the case, then yeah, I probably just didn't really care much about it anymore. There's one game that I really regret about not trying. The arcade game in Japan, I mean. It's... I don't even remember what it's called. Maybe I don't regret it that much. Yojo Idol Arcade Hirokuri? No, it's not Hirokuri. Oh, this one. I knew that I would be able to find it right away. Otoka Doll was the name. Otoka Doll. I really love the character designs there. They are like so smooth and adorable. I think this was a Konami franchise, but it flopped. There it is. Look at them, so cute. It's kind of like Aikatsu and Pripara and everything that followed Pripara. But it never really took off. Maybe they needed an anime adaptation, like the former two did. Here's another one. Aren't the character designs here adorable? I think the uncle would really love them. Got to show them to her. Also the costumes too, there's like so much detail to them. House of the Dead? House of the Dead is not an arcade for little girls, I'm sorry. What goes on in the dream world? what goes on there, indeed? We will never get to know because the game closed. Oh, this one's huge. Actually, it kind of reminds me of Hidari's art style. Maybe also because of the way how the models are handled. Because they're kinda similar in Atelier. But I think it's completely different artist. It's just that shading reminds me a little bit of Hidari. Isn't it cute? Man, I regret not ever getting to play it. Like the one on the left. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oh, there's even more of them. Look, look, look. What's that? Second anniversary. I bet it was quite a long time ago already. But it has even more pretty designs. Like, look at them. Look at them. What? Imagine if they all were VTubers. Oh, nice. I love them all. Wait, is the girl down here, is she wielding huge takoyaki? This one. It's like bear takoyaki. What the heck? Oh, I love the nurse one. She's so adorable. I love nurses so much. The eye patch girl, the black haired girl is super cute. With the syringe, it's very good. Just handling it like a sword. Oh, she's also an angel. Look, she's got her wings and all. Going over near me? It's fine. It's fine. Some of the girls remind me of the designs from Aikatsu. Oh, the one right up here with like a bird cage as her headdress is very pretty and fluffy. But yeah, I don't know how many of you are interested in the franchises for the double audience of little girls and Oji-sans, but maybe it's something you would want to look into. I hope you had fun staring at those with me. Let's proceed. Elder sign. Record. Transport. Record. Let's save the game. Oh, I wonder if he's still insane or if his status resets every time we re-enter. We re-enter the castle. Oh, he seems to be fine now. Nice, nice, nice. Like the painter girl with green clothes. Reminds me of someone. Painter girl with green clothes. Ah, this one here. Yeah, she's adorable. Very cute though. Well, all of them are. I don't know, I'm a big fan of designs in general. Was that Yangasuri? Yeah, Yangasuri has to be one of my favorite patterns because it's like so Taisho era coded, right? You can't get any more Taisho than this. Okay, let's go back to the lake. Then, like up here. Then we exit the room. I do not want to fight anyone though. Man, I'm a pacifist after all. Leave. Then we go here. And to the bottom left corner. But when can we see Yuna's own Daisho outfit? Eh, I've never really considered. I think you'd have to be like a Wafu Bijin kind of character to really nail the Daisho look. Then again, Vians about Taisho, they will always have this a sort of character who's like a Westerner, stereotypically blonde one, obsessed with Japanese culture, like a huge weeb and all that. Because this was when, if you guys don't have context, but I think most of my sales do, Taisho era was when well, Meiji was when Japan stepped onto the path of westernization, and Taisho was when it really took off. And for example, one of Japanese writers, Junichiro Tanizaki, he there's a book he wrote. I think it was translated into Western languages as Naomi, the name of main heroine, but in Japanese it is called Chijin no Ai, or the false love, and it takes place in Taisho era, and shows it follows our protagonist, the kind of like new type of a Japanese person. He is very open-minded. He is very like business-oriented. He tries his best to kind of like adhere to the Western standards, and he picks up a girl from a poor family who was working as a waitress in a cafe. She, like, her beauty reminded him of some Western actresses, and she also had a very exotic name, Naomi. So he ends up adopting her, and in the end falling in love with her in a very like Lolita-esque, Nabokov-esque twist. And in the end, like he tries to groom her into this perfect modern Japanese woman, a Japanese woman of the new age, and this kind of backfires in her developing enough self-esteem to kind of like dump and NTR him. And this whole work, when I brought it up in the first place, it is kind of seen by some literature critics as like Naomi herself. She serves as this kind of like metaphor for Japan at those very turbulent times. How she moves away from more like traditional ways and well, becomes more westernized. It's kind of like a metaphor for that. But it's up to everyone to decide what it really is about. When was it set? In Taisho era, I think, because this is when Tanizaki lived. Oh, no, Nia. Junichiro Tanizaki. And by the way, you guys probably know, writing of the novel began in 1924, and I'm guessing that it like takes place at around the same time. Figures. Well, yeah, it was very much a work of its time. And you guys know Bungo Stray Dogs, right? This shonen series where a lot of famous Japanese, and not only Japanese but also plenty of other writers are depicted as those mostly bishonen, but not always, but mostly bishonen, fighting each other. Tanizaki is also a character in this one apparently, and he has like a younger sister, I believe, called Naomi, who is or maybe it's his girlfriend. I don't remember because I've never interacted much with the story. And she's like madly in love with him. Hello, Mad Random, Gakigenyo. Hello, Pigtailus Yuno. I must warn you that this is my default form. I've only became Pigtails Yuno for literally one stream, and if this is how you got to know me, then I'm happy. But please accept me in this form. Although age 1 year 7 months. It's mostly that I don't know, maybe there are more people who share this sentiment. So it's that I'm like 2 years 2 months. Oh my god, I've been streaming for that long. I've never looked into that series, so it feels strange trying to look into something about JP authors and finding references to it. Yeah, especially if you're trying to look up somebody like Osamu Dazai. Just left a positive effect. I see. I'm never putting on my twin tails ever again. Naruhodo. So I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go. But let me see. Oh yeah, I missed the turn. Rest in peace, twin tails. We have them on my schedule. And I also have Duke's artwork that Alicia shared with me, which I also should be able to use. Magician begins to focus. Oh, no, that's so bad. How come they can both slash at us and use their magic attacks? This feels unfair. Wait. Also, I didn't really like the fish that I sent her. I'm happy. So let's check what we have upstairs, right here. Oh, it's got more rooms. Oh, they could not flee? What do you mean? Well, those guys at least only rob us of our HP and not MP. Hello, who are you? The old woman before you is small but surprisingly dignified. An old woman? A dignified one? Lake Witch appeared? Hello? Hello there? My name is Yuna Nightingale. Oh no, she looks like she's in pain. Oh, Jambon, you're safely home once more. They said the guards caught you, but I'm glad you're unharmed. And you, stranger, I must thank you for rescuing my apprentice here. Thanks. Here's where we part ways. Oh, and if you search the stable on the eastern wing of the floor, you will find something good hidden in the straw. It's my gift to you. Realize 3,000 experience! Yay! Yatta! Okay, this door is locked. Here? What do we have here? I assume they sleep here together. And that one room is just some so tiny, like action figurines. Kobolds and goblins. Simon is here. He's in high spirits as usual. Hi! Like his legs, literal top model style. In the dungeon on the island far to the south, I hear there's a man held there, dressed as oddly as you all are. Have you met him? One more time? In the dungeon? On the island? Far to the south. Let's go visit him then! We're Peter Pan, yeah, or Link. Let's talk to the witch once again. Don't make me worry. I want. Thank you for giving me all this experience. Let's rest. So next, you can try going over here. Though I would rather avoid fighting the Krakens and others. Back to safety. Yay! Yatta. I think I brought it up in the last stream, but I really am a big fan of this kind of like feature where you can only see your surroundings properly if you slow down, and if you're running around it all becomes obscured. Oh look, here's another pier. Where will it take us though? Dolphin. Let's see. Metaphor for life. Yeah, that's true. You sometimes do have to intentionally slow down and appreciate what's around you. Generally proves very nourishing for your brain too. Oh, okay. There are plenty of rooms. Let's see. Servant appeared. This is a menagerie where monsters created by Monster Laplace are gathered. You should go see it if you're interested. Properly tamed, perhaps you will be able to talk to them and learn something. If I am properly tamed, I should be able to talk to them. But be cautious, these monsters are rare and irreplaceable. If you kill them, that's the end for them. Oh, I'll try to be more careful then. That's a lie. But I will try to. I can't guarantee that I will be able to be more accurate, but more careful. But I will try. So what do we have on the table? Oh, there's some fairy. Let me see. Shelltail! Look at them, so adorable. But I do not want to fight anyone here. Probably not a good idea, even with just some normal enemies. A radiant woman with bird wings is singing beautiful music. Is she a VTuber? I cry out in applause, but she reacts coldly and keeps on performing. What do you want? It's a harpy. I must admit I like her overworld sprite way more. No, thank you. I won't be killing anyone here. Dryads. They're pretty cool. What else do you have? Strange plant brandishing ivy attacked. Trickfin appeared. Well, I don't think we can interact with any of the specimens here. Oh! Huge chicken with the tail of a snake? Ah, it's a cockatrice. Oh, it looks so cool! But I don't think I can interact with any of them. I'm guessing I need some stats to be higher, but I don't know which ones exactly. Perhaps if I change the order, I think the MC should have high enough stat. Maybe... I don't even know which stat. Okay, I suggest we return here later. For now, let's just take an overall look at the creatures here. I'm guessing this is a dryad. This is something like an oni. Japanese goblin. Hey, we could not flee. Those little guys look like they are extremely easy to get away from. Are these holding cells for rare creatures? Apparently yes. Is there charisma / linguistic stat? There's stuff like... yeah, there is charisma, but I'm not sure if we... it's not a skill, so I can't really put any... it's just my normal stats. There are talents on the left. So we have stuff like find clue, therapy, fast talk. I'm guessing it should be either a fast talk or mythos or find clue. Probably. No, I don't know. I don't think they can interact with anybody here just yet. Fighting, shooting, rooting, tooting. Such is life. It's my life. It's our life. What do I mean I could not see? Oh. Okay, I will keep this one place in mind. Oh. This screen. Most curious destination, but all of them are curious enough. Let's be fair. So I can't get here by any means, but you're like following the stairs in the bottom right corner. I think I'm going to have Kusakabe with me. I need to have him with me. Okay, let's go pick him up and I guess start slowly wrapping up here for today. Guess who's about to die? Not me. But I will have everyone properly rested up. Let's use yeah, shell circlet. Oh, I had some in my inventory before. I feel really stupid now. Let's save one more time, because we've made some progress. Reaching different... like completing different quests and goals and so on. And now now I believe we should return to the town. Wait, I already recorded the game. No! Return to the town. Ah, yeah, we transport there. I'm sorry, my brain no longer works. A stop maybe? Perhaps. Though I don't know. The sounds for various creatures also remind me of a dungeon in S1. S1 is the one I've never played. I feel like the devs of this have lost the plot somewhere. No, there is the plot, it's just very scarce and you explore stuff on your own mostly. Like, it doesn't exactly guide you by your hand, even though it has this fortune teller lady who can backseat us for $10. Through aiding others will you find your own path, meaning that we have to complete all of the personal quests of other characters, and it will lead us to Laplace. So, not to Laplace, but to Benedict. Okay, what can we train? I'm guessing the issue. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to, but that's always fine, I guess. Then let's put even more points into fighting and therapy. Then it's going to be just the photography. Maybe not a plot per se, but the theme. It no longer feels Lovecraftian. Enemies are more of generic fantasy staples now. So it's about the overall vibe. Yeah, I suppose I can agree, but it still, I think, draws a lot of inspiration from maybe not Lovecraft's works themselves, but from stuff like Call of Cthulhu and other things that were very popular in Japan at this time. Okay. Let's go to speak easier. There's this Joanna lady who's looking for her missing partner. She'll be at the hotel. Okay, I'm guessing next stream will be about helping either Speaky easy. Speaky. Чалая. I don't have any files. Looks to be me. Okay. I think let's stop here for today. On the next stream, next week, we're going to be helping Kusakabe and Joanna with their respective quests. Today we've already completed 2 of them. We helped Jambon reunite with his master, and we also helped Anita reunite with her brother. And we received plenty of experience for that and spent it on leveling up the skills. Speaking? Are you speaking? 実はスピッキーだったんです。Suddenly excited listener. 좋아요. 오마기 좋아요. Good night, good progress, and good job today. Yay! I'm happy. If you guys had fun. Very 좋아요 about it. Truly sonorous or cry. Yeah. with very deep and profound meaning. Okay, we will rate. First of all, thank you. Till next time. Next time is going to happen on Saturday. We will be playing Riviera, the Promised Land. Are you happy with your call and your Fortnite, you know? Yippee! Yeah, so raid. We are raiding. Medeo. Well, Yen who's playing Silent Hill 3. So, thank you once again, everyone, for hanging out with me. And good night, and bye bye. See you soon, very soon, hopefully. Bye bye.